The Boy Who Cried Wolf by Aesop. Once upon a time, there was a young shepherd boy who was tasked with watching over a flock of sheep on the hillsides. To amuse himself, the boy would often cry out, "Wolf! Wolf!" even when there was no wolf in sight. The villagers would hear his cries and rush to his aid, only to discover that there was no danger. After a few false alarms, the villagers grew tired of the boy's pranks and stopped responding to his calls for help. They warned him that if he continued to deceive them, they would no longer come to his rescue when a real wolf appeared. One day, a mischievous wolf actually did come to the hills and began attacking the sheep. The frightened boy cried out, "Wolf! Wolf! Please, help!" But this time, the villagers, remembering his past deceptions, ignored his pleas, thinking it was another false alarm. The wolf, seizing the opportunity, wreaked havoc on the defenseless flock. The boy watched in horror as his sheep were scattered and injured. It was only when the wolf had finally gone and the damage was done that the boy realized the consequences of his actions. Filled with regret and sorrow, the boy went to the villagers, apologizing profusely for his lies and deceit. He understood the grave mistake he had made by not being truthful. From that day forward, the boy learned the importance of honesty and the consequences of his actions, forever regretting his foolish behavior. The moral of the story is that if you are dishonest and constantly deceive others, they may not believe you even when you are telling the truth. Flock. A group of sheep, goats, or birds of the same type. He looks after a flock of 300 sheep. Amuse. To make somebody laugh or smile. This will amuse you. Prank. A trick that is played on somebody as a joke. The incident was a prank that went wrong. Sorrow. A feeling of being very sad because something very bad has happened. He expressed his sorrow at the news of her death. Havoc. A situation in which things are seriously damaged. The floods caused havoc throughout the area. Choose the best answers. The villagers grew tired of the boy's pranks. There was a young shepherd boy who was tasked with watching over a flock of sheep. The wolf wreaked havoc on the defenseless flock. Filled with regret and sorrow, the boy apologized to the villagers. Say the answers. What was the boy's job? He was a shepherd. Why didn't the villagers respond to the boy's calls for help? They had grown tired of the boy's pranks. What did the boy learn? He learned the importance of honesty. Repeat the sentences. The villagers would hear his cries and rush to his aid. They would no longer come to his rescue when a real wolf appeared. The boy went to the villagers, apologizing profusely for his lies and deceit. The villagers ignored his pleas, thinking it was another false alarm.